What is going on, Yeousch Sports? Justin here, back for some more NHL 14 Hockey Ultimate Team updates, and teams flowing around pretty nicely. I was just super busy with exams and stuff, but I'm kind of back into a swing of things. So we kick things off, Marcus Johansson with the first goal in this game we get into. So that was a pretty nice one by Marcus Johansson, and I pretty much actually managed to run away with this game. This was just one of those games where things for once actually went my way. Look at Jeff Carter. You can't stop Jeff Carter, and Jeff Carter is going to put that one in. Like I said, I'm not too much of a fan of the right-handers, but you know what? Jeff Carter just has such an absolute beauty of a shot. I ended up picking Oliver Ekman-Larsson. I really liked him in NHL 13, and unfortunately he's not that good in this game in my opinion, at least from what I found when I used Oliver Ekman-Larsson. And also pick up a Mike Camilleri. This was a time when he was going for about 17k pucks. Now you can literally pick one up for about 7k, so literally 10k cheaper. And also pick up a Jess Skinner, and this was a time Jess Skinner was also going for a decent amount. I think right now Jess Skinner is roughly around 15k. You probably even snag one up for 12k. How my team is looking like right now, that's kind of the roster. As you can see right over there, that's the team I am rolling with up to date. And then I end up trying to pick up one more player right over here. I end up swapping out Dupuis, and then I put Jess Skinner into the lineup. I pick up Shattenkirk just to build up some of the defense going on right over there, because defense is really important. And so the next game that I get into right over here, one of those games where, you know, I want you to try the new team out, you know, try and get some chemistry going, see which players kind of work well with each other. And I found like the first line was working pretty good. I really liked the and then I like the line with Carter and St. Louis. That one was working pretty nicely. And look at Jess Skinner right over there. About time this bum scored one for this team. He went on a bit of a scoreless drought for the first little bit until I finally got into the groove, and Jess Skinner manages to put one in a really big game with the 1-0 lead. That fourth line grind, just going hard, knows where to get things done. And Oliver Ekman-Larsson, like I said, isn't too good in this game. As you can see, he couldn't even finish off his check, and that gives him the opportunity to score. I put Nicholas Backstrom in net because he was sitting as my backup. Personally, I like Brian Elliott better. And even stat-wise, Brian Elliott has worse stats than Nicholas Backstrom, but it's just the way Brian Elliott plays has come clutch so many times. It's been unreal. So get a face-off in his zone. Oliver Ekman-Larsson comes clutch, however. Really beauty of a shot. Beats his goalie blocker side, and the boys take a 2-1 lead. And I believe he had Thomas Greiss in that, if I'm correct. Either that, he had Thomas Greiss, or he had Mike Smith. I'm going to go with Thomas Greiss. And then Boychuk. Never get the puck to Boychuk like that, and Boychuk just absolutely rips it in from a really awkward corner, and that puts it in, and the boys take a huge 3-1 lead in this game right over here. It's looking like it was going to be one of those stalemate games where I managed to break the deadlock with those goals, and I managed to get another one to make it 4-1 and pretty much wrap this game up. So that was a nice, huge win for the boys, especially on the road, and we are currently, I think, in Division 6 or something at the time I'm doing this. And then I look to pick up another player, and I end up picking up Patrick Marleau. Patrick Marleau is just a really, really good player on my team, and big time San Jose fan, so you know I got to pick up Patrick Marleau. And I meant to put Patrick Marleau on the first line with Havlat, so Patrick Marleau makes his spot onto the team. I was having a bit of trouble trying to find him and stuff like that, but I managed to get around, and there we go. Patrick Marleau, another look at the team, another quick little look. I look for defense once again. I end up picking up Slava Voinov, picking up for roughly about 2,000 pucks, and he was unfortunately one of the players that didn't prove to really hold kind of a roster spot on this team, unfortunately. But Voinov isn't too amazing. I don't recommend picking him up. I know he goes for really cheap right now. And to wrap this episode up, I end up picking up one more player, and that is going to be Louis Eriksson. Probably one of the best players you can get on a budget. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you want to check out any more NHL content, please check out my channel, which will be in the link in the description below if you guys want to follow me on Twitter as well. And that's going to wrap this video up, and I'll catch you guys next time.